Good evening, guys. Wanted to come to you guys again tonight. Had a little free time, got off a little early, and had a word on my heart. So I wanted to come to you guys with a word that God has placed on my heart that I've been working on. Continuing in the book of Acts, chapter 9, verses 36. We have Tabitha. If you haven't caught my previous videos, we've been talking about a disciple by the name of Tabitha. And her Greek name, her name was Dorcas. It says she was always found giving. She was pouring seeds, being a blessing to so many people. But it says even in the midst of what she was doing, it says that she dies. In the midst of all the great seeds that she had been planting, all the great things that she had been doing, it says that she dies. And it says that the people that were near her and around her, all these close friends, that they get word that our brother Peter was not too far away from her. And it says that they send two men to go to Peter to let Peter know what's going on, and they urge him to come back to where she is. They've already washed her body. They've prepared her body for burial. She's up in the upper room. But she's there for 3 days. But again, for some reason, they didn't give up. They go to Peter. Peter comes there, and it says that all of these women, these widows and close friends of Dorcas, Tabitha, begin to tell Peter all the great things that she had done while she was here on this earth. And it says that Peter tells them to leave, tells all these people to leave the room. It says that he begins to pray over her. Begins to pray over her, and he tells her to get up. She gets up. She gets up. What is the message for you guys tonight? I'm excited about this one. What is the message for you guys tonight? Guess what? He's an on-time God. Then the brothers in the back, yes, he is. Then the women, he's an on-time God. And the brothers, yes, he is. Man, he's an on-time God. Yes, he is. So right now, some of you right now are going through a tough time. Some of you are going through a difficult season. Some of you guys are confused and you don't know what to do. You feel like you lost hope. You're confused and you feel like that things are not going to go the way that you want. But I'm telling you here tonight not to give up and not to give in. Why? Continue to look to the hills from where your strength cometh. Why? Because he's an on-time God. He ain't gonna come when you expect. He might not come when you want, but he's going to show up. And when he shows up, he's going to show out. How do I know? Because I done seen him work. I done seen him do it time and time and time and time and time again. Man, this past, I believe it was Friday night. I needed 2.5 cars to sell 50 cars for the month. And this message was already prepared before this took place. And it gets to 7 o'clock. I need 2 cars. 7 o'clock. We close at 8 o'clock. And I begin to pray. I said, God, I've gotten too far not to hit 50 cars. God, just send me some car deals. A deal I had been working on for 3 days. God says, Marcus, do this. Bam. I need 1 car. I was like, okay, God, help me out. I just need 1 more car. God bless me. We've gotten too close not to sell 50 cars. Well, guess what? I get a text message. Marcus, did you get my information? I'm ready to buy a car. So I go to work and I begin to work on the deal. And guess what? Approved. Car deal number 50. But guess where it was at? It was in Austin, Texas. And you know what? This is a message for somebody right now. This is a message for somebody right now. The deal was in Austin, Texas. The dealership's already closed. And I could have said, you know what? I don't need 50 cars. 49 is going to be fine. I don't want to have to make this drive to get to 50. You know what? This is a message for you right now. Because you know what? Oftentimes we'll cry to God. God, help me out of this mess. Help me out of this situation. God, do this and God, do that. And then he will present it right before you. But you be like, you know what you will tell God? God, I don't want to have to do all this in order to get to the blessing. God, I don't want to have to give this up in order to get the thing that I need. God, I don't want to have to do this. I don't want to have to do all of this work. But you know what? If he gonna bless me with it, I don't care about all the work that I'm going to have to go through in order to get what it is that I have prayed so hard for. So I'm telling you, stop being lazy, man. You say you want the blessing. You say you want the healing. You say you want your marriage to be fixed. You done did everything to mess it all up. So don't be crying and complaining about all the hell and the hard work you're gonna have to go through in order to fix it, in order to mend it. You say you want a business. You say you want your own business. You say you want to be a successful business owner. Well, don't be crying and complaining about all the hell and the hot water and the adversities and the trials you're gonna have to go through in order to have a successful business. If you want it, go get it. So, but back to the message. He's an on-time God. Yes, he is. The sisters, he's an on-time God. And then the brothers in the back, yes, he is. Man, he is an on-time God, man. So I'm telling you, man, don't give up. Don't give in. Don't throw in the towel. Don't quit, because you are almost there. You are almost there. All you got to do is just keep running. Keep running, keep grinding. Don't give up and don't give in, because he's on time. He ain't never late, but he's always on time. And if you don't believe me, just try him. Try Jesus, and he gonna show you every time, man, that he ain't never let you down. He ain't never left you. He ain't never forsake you. He ain't never placed more on you, on these shoulders, than you can bear. He's always there. All you got to do is call on him. But the thing is, you can't just call on him when you need something. You got to call on him when things are good. You got to call on him when things are great. You got to call on him when things are phenomenal. And then you got to call on him when things are bad, when things are ugly. And guess what? He going to answer then. Because you've been calling on him in all of these days and all of these different types of seasons and all of these different types of ways. And he going to answer you. He going to hear you. So don't give up, man, because he's on time all the time. Man, hit that share button, tag a friend, share this with your family and friends who may not be mine, because this message is for somebody. It ain't just for you. It's for somebody else too, man. Have a blessed night, man. Go to YouTube, subscribe to my YouTube page. We got tons of great content, man. Continue to pour into your spirit. I'm blessed. Yes, I'm blessed.